Good morning. So today I'm going to be adding a pump and a filtration to a pond that hasn't had any pumping or filtration for the last 4.5, 5 years. I looked at it a couple of weeks ago. This is the nearest I could get it booked in for. I've sort of had to rearrange a few jobs to try and get this one in. So basically the water was actually like a pea green soup, so there'd be no filtration at all. Lots of fish in there. I felt a bit sorry for them, to be honest, which is why I tried to get this job rushed forward. Ideally I wanted to replace the preformed concrete waterfall with an Aquascape biofalls and rebuild it all with the rock and gravel like you've seen me do before, but it was a bit of a too big a job for the customer. They didn't really want that, so I kind of met some middle ground with them. I said, look, well, we need some sort of moving water and filtration, so we've gone for a new Aquascape pump and an Aquascape large filter urn, which I will explain to you a bit more in a moment. But basically we're going to have a pre-filter in the pond, a large submersible filter from Aquascape going into the pump. We're pumping up to the filter urn. That urn contains more filtering material and some biomedia, which is going to house all the beneficial bacteria, which is going to help clean this water of this pond. I'm also going to give it a good clean out while I'm here. I've got my electrician friend coming along. He's going to put a new socket on for me to replace the electrics underneath where the pond is as well. So lots going on today. Let's get this one done. So just while that's still pumping out, emptying, these are the products I'm going to be using today. So we've got an Aquascape Ecosystem 8000 pump, got a submersible pond filter that is going to connect onto the pump, so that gives that extra filtration. So that'll be put into that. When we're pumping out of that, we've got two different sizes of pipe there. We've got 25mm PVC pipe, and we've got the 20mm suction pipe. Suction pipe then feeds this large filter urn. It's got a removable lid, as you can see on the picture here. We'll get that out in a bit, and we've got all the biomedia and filters inside there. Selection of fittings that we're going to be using today. Holding tank ready for the fish. So yeah, let's crack on. So before we go any further, I just wanted to show you, this completely illustrates the need to divide your lilies once a year, because we've got one pot here and you can just see the root mass and the tubes on this. This is all from one lily. I thought there's about 5 baskets in there. I pulled this out all in one big lump. So yes, this will be getting divided up. So the water's been pumped out and bucketed out right at the bottom. A little bit of sludge there, just can't get that out of the bucket. But what I'm going to do next is pressure wash all these sides, wash that in there, and then we'll pump it all out again, get that nice and clean before we start fitting the new pump and filter in. Okay, so submersible filter we got down there. I decided to put the pump down this end, so it's more hidden by the bridge. And then I've just got this 20mm suction pipe out ready. That's going to make the connection onto the filter urn via a valve and a spigot. I'll show you that in a minute. That's the connection there. And then this grey pipe here is the 25mm, and that's reduced down on the inlet side of the pump there. So I'm going to get this filling now. While that's filling, we'll get that bit connected up over there. So here is the large filter urn. See, we got the biomedia in there, and I've just taken that black suction pipe up, Jubilee clipped onto a spigot, bit of 25mm PVC pipe, that's hot glued onto a valve just in case we need to turn it off for any reason for servicing, and then the final Jubilee clip onto the urn. And then finally what I've done, I've cut a section of this fine filter matting here. I'll put that inside. Extra filter, just to stop anything else coming out. So we've got filtration there and filtration down in the submersible filter at the bottom. Okay, so we're all done now. Filter urn is running, water is nice and clear, fish are loving it. Just got the last couple of inches to go here before we call it a day on the level. Plants are back in, frogs are back in. All good, another job done.